It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Staples Center filled to capacity, and David.
Well, guys, the Warriors are the ultimate super team, and their presence has set off an arm.
Well, DA hitting the reset button can be a painful process. See, we have the front court talent tonight on full display. Talk about what it's like to play against the elite at your position, going mano a mano, you against the best.
Oh, wow. Well, I'll tell you what, in this league of the best players, you better be ready every night. But to go back to my era, Kev, this was what my week looked like as a Sacramento King in the Western Conference. Play against Dirk Nowitzki on Tuesday. Play against Tim Duncan on Thursday. Play against KG on Friday, and then play against Shaq on Sunday, and then how about Karl Malone again on Tuesday? So if that doesn't make you lose a little bit of sleep,
unbelievable.
You must be one of the greatest of all times. It's tough. You got to be focused every night.
Absolutely. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. Now here's Green. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And Green gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And the technical free throw is good. There's Harrell. Battles through traffic and lays it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
Here's James. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled, but it's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
Well, for the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office. Everyone in LA feels the pressure to win.
The Clippers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Harrell missing.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy look.
Green kicks to Cousins. Davis inside. He's defended by Harrell. Shoots it up. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. LeBron's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Leonard. Hits it from 3-point range.
Look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Outside, Green. Passes to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Here's Zubac following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside, George. 4 on the shot clock. Over Green. Kuzma pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's LeBron missing. Left side, George. Shamet hits it from three-point range. James with it. And James throws it down hard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top. They're up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm
always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Anthony Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Cook. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Leonard.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job, that team.
Williams kicks to Beverly. See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing that.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Williams passes to Harkless. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Harkless has got his first 2 points of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
McGee's shot is off.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Bradley can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I love to hear his explanation to coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now here's Harkless. Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bradley kicks to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 6 points.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Bradley against Williams, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Green taking his time here. Inside. Here's Cousins. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
That's where Cousins is most dangerous, and letting him go to work inside is something they're always trying to make happen.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. Taking a look at the Lakers. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at James, what a contribution.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Clippers trail by 7. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot, but Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Beverley against LeBron. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Leonard against Kuzma. Leonard inside. Outside for George. Over Green. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 9 on the basket from George.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
You know, for years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of... change. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches are the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros. That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Aw.
Kuzma passes to Green. In the corner, it's James. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Outside, George kicks to Leonard. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. Misses off the right iron. Lakers leading by 11. There's Green with the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Beverly finds Zubats. Now George. Over LeBron. George, no good. Harrell against Davis. The pass to LeBron. Back to Cousins. From 12 feet out. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to drop it in. LeBron's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Lakers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
George up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. George against Caldwell Pope. And here's Leonard from 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
He kicks to LeBron. Back to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
The Clippers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Leonard on the wing, covered by LeBron. Outside, Green. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Cousins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Kevin, there's no secret. Cousins is one of the more fiery competitors in this league, and I like guys who play with their heart on their sleeve.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th. Now Williams. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we start the game.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.